What's going on, baby? What the fuck is happening, you lovely fucking humans? Happy Saturday. Good to be seeing all of you lovely people here this evening or morning, wherever it happens to be in your neck of the woods. Happy Saturday. What a day. Just trying to clean up my desk a little bit here. Y'all bear with me a moment. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Say hello. Everybody jump in. Oh, that is not great after brushing your teeth. Good Lord. Oh, that's gross. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Everybody sit down, get comfy. We got a long night of repairs ahead. I say long, it just depends on how long some of this shit takes. But we gonna be here a while, so everybody get comfortable. Hang out a little while. Say hello. Oh, Lordy Lord. Come on in, everybody. Everybody get comfy. Oh, let me go grab some things that I'm going to need real quick. Wow. That's not good. All right, fair enough. Come on in, everybody. Oh. Gonna hang out for a little while. Everybody get nice and comfy. Grab yourself a beverage, a little snack, whatever you need to get yourself comfy. Just gotta tidy up this fucking mat of mine a little quick here because it is not in the best of condition. All right, cool. I just want to make sure people can fucking hear me. Jesus Christ. I was worried I had myself muted for a moment there. All right, here we go. Pay no mind to the shaky camera. That's just me cleaning up my shit. All right. Still got a little bit of time left here. I'm going to let some people jump in before we get things going here. I appreciate everybody's patience. All right, fantastic. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Huh? Apparently Discord needs an update. All right, we're going to go ahead and update Discord. Tremendous. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Excellent. Cool. All right, we'll give it another minute or two here, and we'll get started. We got a few good repairs today. Well, I say a few. I have one interesting repair, and then just a couple of HDMI ports to make sure we got something to stream. But as you can see in the stream title here, we are still doing the charity streams. This is week 2 of 4 that we're going to be doing it. So for those of you that weren't here last week, we have a member of our community that's going through some tough times with some medical stuff. So me and a couple of other streamers are doing a month-long charity stream to where any of the donations that come into this channel, 100% of them are going to that medical fund right there, as you'll see in the description that we put down here. And then, of course, the t-shirts that I have linked here, this t-shirt right here, very comfy, very nice. I have a link to my website to purchase those t-shirts, and 100% of those proceeds are also going to the medical fund for our good buddy Dan in the community. Any updates on the unfortunate situation with that person? Are you referring to the one that we're doing the charity for? Dan, there is speak of the damn devil. Or I should say the Dan devil in this case. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So, this lovely gentleman, Dan, here, is a lovely member of our community, and this is who we're raising the money for. So everybody say hi to Dan, tell him how wonderful he is if you don't know him already. And so all of the donations for this stream and the following 2 streams are all going to him. And just so we can see where we're at currently, give me just a second here. Let me put some stuff together. Oh, there you go, Chris. See? Beautiful. It worked out perfectly. All right. Give me just a second here. Just going to pull up the statistics of where we are financially real quick. All right. So you can see here we've got $85 in t-shirt purchases that are all being sent directly to our good buddy Dan. So that's still sitting in there. And then we have $273.29 collected from donations from the last stream. So we're sitting at about $350 right now to our good buddy Dan. And I would love to continue that streak. So that's exactly what the hell we're going to do. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, no worries. Yeah, absolutely. Bring her in, man. The more the merrier. We always love the lovely community that we have here. That's excellent. So, yeah, again, we're going to be pushing hard to get as much of the donation money together as we can and make this time that Dan's going through as easy as possible. We've all been in shit situations before. I know it's not just me. And the fact that we can come together as a community and bind together and help out and take at least even a modicum of stress from that situation and make it a little bit easier is fucking beautiful. All right. It is fantastic. So that's why I love this community and that's why we do these things. Oh man, that still tastes like shit. Oh. Yes, sorry, it's Heather's mother that is going through it. So Heather is Dan's wife. It's a whole circle of things, but it all boils down to Dan and his family are getting all of these donations. It is all going to help take care of that medical expense. It is all going to a very, very good cause to a very, very good person. So again, the donation link is in the description of the video, as well as the link to buy t-shirts. If you are so inclined that you would love to help out with this charity that we're doing here, by all means, click on either one of the links. I will not see a dime of it. I'm doing this strictly to help out our good buddy. So if you're willing to help, that's fantastic. If you're not, don't worry about it. I'm happy that you're here and hanging out, and the more people we get in here spreading the word about it, the more we can help out our good buddy Dan. So do not feel pressured. It is not at all a requirement to be here, or don't feel like you have to, anything like that. That's not what this is about at all. If you have the means to, you have the opportunity to, fantastic. I appreciate you greatly. But you guys just being here and hanging out and help spread the word, that is also fucking fantastic. So nobody feel pressured, okay? This is not peer pressure. I'm not the fucking guy, all right? Yeah, see, exactly. We've all been through shit like that, you know what I mean? And having gone through it yourself, and knowing how hard it can be without the support system, it's fucking tough, man. It is fucking tough. So the fact that we have the ability to be here and support each other is fucking awesome. It's the best. It's the fucking best. It's the fucking best. All right. All right. So let's get down to some shit while we wait for all of the other hoodlums to get themselves in here. So we'll start off with something easy, just to give myself a little bit of a victory here, all right? So, where is all my shit? Where is literally all of my shit? There we go. All right. Of course. It's Roy's Repair and Resale. We have a PS5, baby. All right. So this one has the unfortunate pleasure Where's my mouse? There we go. All right. Nope. No. I forgot to hide that. Nobody look at it. Don't look at it. That's not for you. I mean, it is for you, but still. You know what I mean? Why is this not the way it's supposed to be? Beep. There we go. Interesting. Okay. All right. So this one has, of course, a badly messed up HDMI port. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Nope, too much light. So you can kind of see it's got split at the bottom here, and then on the right-hand side there, the tongue, or the comb rather, is pretty chewed up. So we're gonna take care of that. Oh yeah, then especially having no support system and doing it yourself without the help of the community, that's fucking rough, man. So you know better than anybody that doing that shit without support is fucking awful. So the fact that we are able to have a lovely community of people to help assist with this is awesome. It's fantastic. Oh my god, what the hell is happening with my camera? What in the world is this nonsense? Okay, that was weird. All right, anyway, here we go. All right. Hey, look, Yeti's being represented. Shout out Yeti. All right. Woo! Tell you what, I bet this thing has some poor liquid metal. So I'm going to take a couple pictures, and I'm going to send it over to my customer and see if they want me to give it a quick clean while I'm working on it. But in the meanwhile, we're going to get this thing torn apart. If you haven't already, please be sure to click on the like button, share the video with your friends, let them know that we're doing this awesome charity stream to help raise money for a very worthy cause. The more the merrier. I'm happy to have all you lovely humans in here, and we should have more lovely humans in here, as many lovely humans as humanly possible. All right, go. Clear up some space. Yeah. And let's get rid of our warranty sticker here. We don't need no stinking warranties around here. Why? Because we do the job right the first time. And we definitely don't forget to plug in the front USB cables and have to have customers come back because their front USBs aren't working. That is not how we do business. Never ever, right? Right. There we go. And we continue on. All right, last of the easy screws coming out here. And now we get to go through all of the ridiculously, totally necessary 42 small fucking screws that hate my existence. Woo! Good lord. That thing dusty. But you know what? There's no roaches, and I'll fucking take it, alright? Alright, I'm gonna send those over to my customer, let them decide if they want to have it cleaned while I have it open. There we go. Get those cables out of the way. God damn, that light is bright as hell. I'm gonna turn that down just a tad. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit. We don't need all of that light, you know what I mean? Alright. Good day, Tricky. As you can see, I still have not paid my Streamlabs bill. I'll probably have it done in the next week or two. But for now, we're sticking with YouTube. Indeed you have, sir. Indeed you have. All in good time. Ah, damn, yeah. You know, it's funny. The two people that have placed the order so far were you and Yeti. And literally, you guys could not be further from me. Like, it's the longest possible shipping. Especially Yeti, exactly. All right, there we go. Thank God that's done for now. That really is the worst part of working on these damn things. It's those goddamn screws. Like, I love working on PS5s. That is by far my favorite console to work on. That's why I get a fuck ton of them. But that's more popular, of course. But goddamn, those screws are such a pain, man. Just an HDMI port trick. We're starting off with something easy to give myself a little kick in the pants victory before I have to delve into something that I don't particularly enjoy. So I'm having a repair sandwich. You know what I mean? I'm going to do something that's nice and easy, get it done, get a little victory going. Then I'm going to do something that I really don't like doing, but it's a good customer of mine, and I've worked on this stuff before, and I'm doing it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to finish off with an Xbox Series X HDMI port, which again should be nice and easy and fun. So we're having the repair sandwich. Easy repair, not so fun repair, and then easy repair all over again. And who knows? Depending on how long any of this takes, maybe we'll reball some chips as well, just for the hell of it. Yeah, there's a pretty significant dry spot there. All right, let me take pictures. What's going on, Sloth baby? What's going on, my guy? Okay, let me just get this over to my customer real quick. Bear with me just a moment. Oh, Chris. Chris is in here as well. Welcome, welcome. The kid is not here this weekend. The kid is off doing large teenager things. Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. While you're jumping in, please be sure to hit the like button. Make sure you share the video with all your friends so we can keep this donation train continuing to roll for our good buddy Dan. Oh shit, Yeti in the fucking building. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. We representing for the Yeti in this bitch. Yeti Game Repairs. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to the repairs now. The donation charity is still going on, guys. I have put links to both the donation to help with Dan's mother-in-law, as well as a link to my website to buy the t-shirt. If you guys would like to help in the donation process, the links are all there. You do not have to by any stretch of the imagination. Just making it very clear that it's available so we can help out our good buddy Dan. All right, here we go. Now we can get some brightness in here. And we're going to move on over right now. Also, if you go down far enough in the description, there are some command lists now. I was smart enough to finally make a fucking command list so everybody wouldn't forget. All right, so to get a better look at it here. All right, so yeah, as you can see,
I just super daddied my pants.
oh,
What? Should do though.
so yeah, you can see the comb here is pretty well destroyed on the right hand side, and it is quite split at the bottom, if we can find it. So that is why we're replacing it. You know, one of these things actually gave me problems the other day. Like, it's the first time in forever that I had an HDMI port that didn't work properly. I've done fucking thousands of these things at this point. And it's the first time in probably like a year and a half where I did a hot swap and it just did not agree with me. It said, nope, fuck you, you're going to do it properly. So I actually had to go back and do it properly. Well, I say properly, doing it the old-fashioned way. I was very disappointed in all of my tools. There's certainly nothing I did. There's no way I screwed anything up about it. I'm 100% blaming my tools. No, tool issue, 100%. Definitely has nothing to do with me, all right? I am fucking amazing. Yeah, 100% tool. See, Sloth understands. He gets it. Why are you being difficult right now? There we go. Oh, there's one more. I didn't see you over there, you little bastard. There we go. Okay. Good. Excellent. All right. Let's hop swap this motherfucker real quick. Yeah, see, exactly. Dan understands. All right, and the customer has agreed to the cleaning, so we'll get that done as well. All right. Oh, shit. Sloth dropping the big $10 to start the donation train a-rolling. Thank you so much, Sloth. I appreciate it. That is going all directly to Dan. Any and all donations made to the stream are going directly to our good buddy Dan to help him out with the medical treatment for his mother-in-law. So that $10 is starting the train towards a very good cause, my friend. I appreciate you greatly. All right. Yeah, that's totally fair, Trick. All right. And to be fair, I still undercharged you for shipping. All right. But I love you, so it's okay. At least you understood and appreciated, you know? That's the most important thing. That's why we're here. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Damn, Trick. Yeti got his before you. That's fucked up. He's way farther away than you are. But that's customs for you. Hell yeah, Yeti. I'm glad you got it, man. You gotta tell everybody how comfortable it is. That cotton poly blend is no joke, my guy. Ah, I gotcha. Yep, that's customs for you. You gotta love it. Even though it's just a damn t-shirt. Who knows? It could be a t-shirt made of cocaine. It's not, to be clear to any FBI agents or DEA agents that happen to be listening right now. Just to be 100% clear, it's just a normal t-shirt. Nah, Trick, you ain't getting that kind of money from me, my guy. Especially not if you're not paying full price for shipping. You got me fucked up. All right, where the hell's my toothbrush? There it is. All right, there we go. All right. That looks just beautiful to me, but you know what? It got me last time. We're not going to let it get me twice. All right. Let's just check a few of these pins real quick. Because last time I did a fucking HDMI job, it did not cooperate. This looks much better than that job, but still. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. Gotta be careful. Let's not do that. Yeah. Good. Good. All right. Those look fine. All right. So now with that done, let's take care of this liquid metal real quick. Since the customer did agree to have the cleaning done as well, you can see there's a big old dry spot on there with a hella oxidation on it. So we're going to take care of that. Do a quick squeegee a bit. All right. Where the hell are my patent pending finger condoms? Ah, there we go. Got it. All right. Come in with the finger condom. Give that a better scrub here. And then come in with the dry side of the finger condom. The dry side is really where it comes into play because that helps get up all that stuck on bullshit and really helps that liquid metal stick in there. All right, there we go. And we'll come back in with our Q-tip, nudge all that liquid metal back into place. Let's get a fresh Q-tip to apply it. some of it down there. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Let's take that light away for a second. Updated picture for the customer. All right, let's move this over to the side for a moment. All right, so now we're going to take this whole plate off here. We're going to blow out the inside dust, the power supply, the heat sinks, all that. As soon as I find what the hell I did with my drill, there we go. That's much better. Come on. Easy does it. Woo! Good Lord, look at that dust buildup. That is cakey. Get all that out of there. I could have taken a before picture of this. That's my bad. Whatever, I have it all documented here anyway, but I always like to take before pictures so they can see what the value that they're getting. It's important. Eat some my ass. Yes, there are probably several kitties living inside of here. There's 3 kitties, a bunny, and a gerbil for some reason. I don't know why the gerbil's hanging out with the rest of them. It seems like he really doesn't belong, but, you know. To each his own. Who are we to judge? There we go. Much better. Watch those ribbon cables. There we go. Beautiful. I really enjoy doing these cleaning jobs, especially when it's on top of an HDMI job. Obviously, number one, it's a little extra money. It's not a huge expense, but yeah, it's a little bit to help along the way for sure. But number two, I know for a fact that after I've done the cleaning job, along with the HDMI, they don't have to worry about overheating. They don't have to worry about any of the like hardcore PS5 games not running. Yeah, it ends up working out better for me in the long run. You know what I mean? They don't end up having to come back, hey, my shit's not working, what's going on? And at the very least, even if they decline the cleaning transaction, I've made them aware that it's a problem. So if and when it does happen, they'll come back and say, oh, you know what, you were right. It's starting to have issues now, so let's go ahead and get that done. I always like to give the option. It's never a requirement. It is always an optional thing, but I will make it very known that they should probably have it done. If I'm already doing a job on it, it's just an extra $50 just to take care of all the dust inside and service the liquid metal on it. Normally that service, if that's all I'm doing, is $85. But if I'm already doing the job, I'm not going to charge them extra labor. You know what I mean? So it's just to cover a little bit of extra time to get it done. And again, they're getting a great value out of it because now they don't have to worry about their console overheating for another year, 2 years, something like that. So it all balances out. All right. $100 for HDMI for PS5. Yeah, the prices will vary from console to console, just depending on what I can get parts for and things like that. But even at $100 for the job, I'm like one of the cheapest for the area, given my level of experience with it. There are people that do it cheaper, for sure. But you get what you pay for. And to be fair, I was one of those guys who was doing it cheaper. Like, I when I was starting out, I did these for $75 a piece. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have the experience that a lot of these other shops did. And I had to grow the business. So I did it for a lot cheaper. But now, you're paying for my experience. You're paying for the warranty that I provide. You're paying for the time that it takes me to do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like $100 really isn't all that bad, especially when shops around here are charging $175, $200 for the same job. You know what I mean? Series X is $120, just because there's extra risk involved with the Series X with the ESD floating around there. Sean, there might be some reballing tonight. It's not the kind you like, so you're probably going to get edged out a little bit, but there might be some reballing tonight. We'll see. Don't need the flash for that one. Yeah, so Series X, I charge just a little bit more, but even like I said, even the shops in my area, they're charging $180, $200 for the same job. Gamble 100K. I have no gambles yet. All right, I really need to work on that. I want to get some interactive things for you guys to get. Sloth, you cheating on me, bro? That's fucked up, man. All right, let's fix this ribbon cable before I forget. Okay, let's pop our motherboard back in. And just so it's clear, for it got some. Hey, you know what? I wish I had some, brother. I really wish I did. I'd love to get some interactive shit going on for you guys. And like I was saying, I don't know if I've made it clear previously. So as I'm teaching the tiny technician to do this work, he is paid for these jobs. To be clear, he gets a 50% cut of any work that he does. Number one, it teaches him the value of the work. Number two, it gives him life skills. And number three, no one can accuse me of using free child labor. So it's a three-way benefit all the way around. Yeah, Dan, I do the same thing. I only buy Series S ports because it works just fine. And they tend to be a little bit cheaper, number one. And number two, like you said, you don't have it resting against the damn heatsink. So yeah, I also use Series S ports. All right. So we're going to just test this real quick. And then we'll finish up the clean. And we'll move on to the next one. I am going to need the screw space, so you guys are going to have to put up with me putting it back together here. But let's clean up some of this whole area right here. There we go. All right. Quick spray of some alcohol onto the HDMI cord. Boop. Boop. Where's my remote? Oh yeah, no, it absolutely works better. And again, it saves you from having to buy two different ports when one of them works just fine. All right, and let's, well, you guys can see it in the bottom right corner there. Let's turn it on. Are you doing a system restore? Okay, thank fucking God. Had me worried for a second there. All right, just letting it do its thing. All right, there we go. What the hell is that? A little bit of nasty on there. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Pull the cords here. There we are. All right, let's tuck that black cord back where it goes. And begin reassembly. All right, so first we're gonna remove this little pancake of dust right here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Sorry to have to put you guys through the reassembly process here. I try to avoid that as much as I can, but unfortunately, I am running plumb out of screw space here. I really need to reorganize my screws. I also need to put that other PS5 back together so I can continue testing it and hopefully get it fucking fixed. Well, Trick, that varies from person to person, you know what I mean? Like, if, say, Yeti was asking for a quickie, I mean, that's a $10 holler right there. But if it's you, I mean, that's $100 a minute minimum. I'm going like 900 number status, you know what I mean? $50 is awful generous, my friend. Plus, you don't know the level of skill I have, okay? I believe it was Flight of the Conchords who gave us the perfect phrase, 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. And I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Those are words to live by right there. Oh, yes. Welcome to everybody that's just joining us. If you haven't already said hello in chat, please feel free to drop in and say hello to everybody. We are a merry bunch of assholes who love each other very much in some kind of, not the most platonic of ways, but it's a great group of people to be around. So please, stop in, say hi. Tell everybody what your favorite dinosaur is. We all want to know. And for those of you that are not aware, we are still doing charity donations this stream. Any donations made to this stream and the next 2 streams will be sent directly into a pot along with a couple of other streamers to help out our good buddy Dan and his mother-in-law who is going through cancer treatments right now. So if you're feeling so inclined, the donation link is in the description of this video. And if not, then just come in and tell everybody what your favorite dinosaur is. Just make yourself known. Introduce yourself. We don't bite unless you ask really nicely. Yeah, the Series X I only charge the additional $20 for because of the risk of the ESD. Because if that ESD gets screwed up, then it's just game over. I mean, luckily I have replacements, but it's just extra labor that I have to worry about. So I charge a little bit extra on them. All right, there we go. There's that. Uh-oh, what happened to my focus? Focus, motherfucker. Oh, no. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. See, Yeti has the real business model going on. You charge for the bites. Well, yeah, I'm better about it now, but it still has something I have to be concerned about from time to time. PS5 Ethernet port with 5 traces damage? Fuck that, Dave. God damn, dude. Honestly, I've grown to love trace work. And if you've been around my channel long enough, that is a bold fucking statement coming from me, because I hate trace work. But the ADHD brain is very satisfied when it comes to trace work, because it makes me focus, and the ADHD brain goes very happy when I have to focus very heavily. All right, there we go. Wi-Fi cables are connected. Let's blow out this fucking disk drive real quick. Yeah, see, Dan, I'm like that now. I was not always like that. Trace work is a lot better for me now. Oh, Heather, hello. Welcome, welcome. Everybody, this is Heather. If you're not familiar with Heather, Heather is Dan's wife. She is part of this whole charity thing that we are doing for everybody. Everybody say hello to Heather and tell her how wonderful she is and how happy we are to be of help to her and her lovely family. Everybody say hello. Let's not forget to plug in the disk drive connector. That would be a problem. There you go. Ethernet like that too. Unplug. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense to avoid lightning damage through the Ethernet ports. I can't really fault them for being overly cautious on that. Courtesy cleaning with ports. Okay, and look, I know a lot of people that do the free blowouts and liquid metal and all that kind of stuff. If that's the business model you choose, I'm not faulting you at all. Yeah, by all means, get that done. For me, it's risk management. So obviously, with blowing out dust and shit like that, yeah, sure, whatever. But when it comes to the liquid metal, if any of the liquid metal gets underneath the APU, anything along those lines, I'm liable for it. So I am going to charge for it. So now, if I do that, obviously I clean it up, I take care of it, there's no problem. Yeah, so like I said, I just keep it 100, 100 flat for right now for the area that I work in, especially with some of the people that are more on the low income side of things. 100 is manageable, and they don't have to go out and buy a new PS5, so it all works out. You know what I mean? Let me get everything put back in here before I start spraying this down because this thing needs a good wipe down. You know, and it's funny that as Sony just raised their prices, I just sold that low firmware PS5 that we did last week, and I should have charged more for it, man. I should have charged more for it. Yeah, I can't take a monetary system seriously that involves money that is the loony and the toony. Those are Saturday morning cartoons, my friend. That is not a serious economic situation. Where the hell is my goddamn stiff brush? I'm telling you, this kid has moved all my stuff, and I don't know where my stuff is anymore. Now I need more stuff. Oh, where am I? Hey, plastic bills is the way to go. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about the papyrus blend that we use, whatever bullshit knockoff motherfucking paper we use. I sold the low firmware for $430. But I should have charged more for it. I really should have. I didn't realize that Sony was making the fucking prices go up that much. I could have charged more. But still, $430 plus shipping ain't bad. You know what I mean? After eBay fees, it came out to like $380, something like that. I fucking hate eBay, but it's the only place that I can sell those low firmwares for a relatively good price. All right, whatever. We'll deal with this another time. Yeah, I always sell on eBay. Yeah, I should have sold it for. I mean, I could have put it up for $5, but it's not like the super low firmware. It was 9.4, so yeah, it's not coveted, but I still should have charged way more for it than I did. I didn't realize Sony was raising the prices. So what are you gonna do? Hey, look, it might take a little time to sell, you know what I mean? But the easiest way that I've found it is to type in the in eBay search for consoles that have your firmware version on it and sort them by the sold listing. See what other ones have sold for, what they include, all that kind of bullshit. And then if you want to, just price it slightly under market. Yeah, Toltec's a well-known name. He can sell them for $600 because people know the name and know the brand. I finally got a little bit of an eBay following going on where, if I'm posting PS5s on eBay, it's because it's low firmware. That's all I sell on eBay is low firmware PS5s. All of my my regular PS5s that I refurbish and resell, I sell on Marketplace. All around the 650 range. Well, and you just got to kind of wait on it, my guy. Like I said, I sold mine for 430. I think the 7.47 sold for like 450. It's going to sit for a little bit. You got to build up some interest and let people sit on it for a while. But it will sell eventually. Oh, he doesn't go on Toltec. Oh, okay. He should. It would sell so much quicker. For low far. Oh, hell yeah. Get them in, buddy. Get them in. Sell them. Especially now the prices are going up. Nobody's going to want to buy fucking new PS5s. Fucking sell that shit. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, that's better. Let me get these screws back in here, and then we'll spray this area down. We'll get it all wiped up, make it look all bright and shiny. Like Timmy Turner's shiny teeth in this bitch. Ah. Oh, that's a rough one. Grooves in the die is not a fun time. I don't think I've come across a 5000 series board yet. I might be wrong though. I know a lot of those boards have the newer ones all have the Realtek HDMI's, and those are a fucking nightmare to deal with right now. I did find somebody that I deal with on eBay pretty frequently that has some broken Pro consoles. I'm heavily considering getting some, or at least getting one to work on, especially now that they're $900 fucking dollars. But they are expensive, even broken. So that's a we'll see kind of moment. I really don't know if I want to sink in that much cash flow to a loss. Even if it does get written off at the end of the year, it's still a hefty loss to take. Hey guys, Andy's here. Good to see you, Andy. Lovely to see you, buddy. All right, there we go. Let's give a nice spray down. go. Looking much better already. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. All right. Now let's flip this bad boy over and do the other side. I know the other side looks rough. There we go. Damn, even grass puddle showing up? Holy shit. Hell yeah. We got a star-studded cast coming out tonight. That's some beautiful shit right there. So I will be doing random announcements about the charity thing while we're doing the stream. So again, it's not to pressure anybody. It's just for new people coming in. We are still doing the charity stream for this stream along with the next 2 streams. The donation link is in the description of this video if you would like to donate to help our good friends Dan and Heather's, their mom and mother-in-law respectively, with the cancer treatments. All donations that are done during this stream and the following 2 streams will all be sent to them directly to help cover those medical costs. The donation link is in the video description. There is also a link to buy a Roy's Repair and Resale t-shirt. All of the proceeds from that t-shirt will go directly to Dan and Heather to help with the medical costs as well. There is only a size extra large right now. It was just a quick run. I didn't know I was going to be doing them for charity or I would have bought more. But if you would like to support the channel, spread the word about Roy's Repair and Resale or Roy's Repair and Roaches, depending on the fucking night we're dealing with, you can always buy a t-shirt, and I will ship it to you for free. And if not, if you don't have the means to donate, or if you don't want to buy a t-shirt because you think it's probably going to be uncomfortable or it looks ugly, first of all, fuck you, rude. And secondly, I'm happy you're here. And just come and hang out with everybody and tell us your favorite dinosaur. I don't know why that's the thing I'm on tonight, but that's what we're doing tonight. Just cleaning out these fucking fan fins real quick. All part of the cleaning. This is what you get for $50 at Roy's Repair and Resale. Liquid metal service, full scrub down, fan fins clean, vents clean. You get the whole shebang and a ball wash at the end. How do you fucking beat that? All right, there we go. Much, much better. Yeah, I wish I had a paintbrush to actually get. I have a small one somewhere. I just don't know where the hell it went. I'd really like it so I can finish up that fan grill. Oh, I found it. Yay. All right, cool. Hell yeah. All right, let's get out of there. Perfect. Yeah, this is what I was looking for earlier that I couldn't find. Thank you, Dave, for giving me the incentive to look further for this. I have found it, and it is beautiful. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why would you do this to me? Nope, no shirt mafia involved, my friend. All $35 goes directly to charity. I do not make any money on that, and I am not charging more than what I paid. Like I said, it was just a quick run of 10 shirts to do the front and back with the color and the specific shirt quality that I bought. It was an expensive shirt. I was planning on just giving them to friends and letting them go wear them and get some free advertising. But this is a far better cause to raise money for charity. So rather than just giving them away for free, all of you will buy them and we will donate the money to charity instead. And it works out for the best. All right, there we go. Let's grab this other fan piece real quick. Oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. That's real nice. God damn it, this camera. I swear to God. Ah. No, and it's backwards now. God damn it. There we go. All right. So this camera was donated to me by Rusty Russ. For those of you who don't know who Rusty Russ is, he's another lovely human being who's also participating in this charity stream. And he offered to send me an extra 1080p camera because, frankly, everyone was tired of looking at my streams in 780, which is fair. I get it. But at the same time, this thing is fucking persnickety when it comes to any kind of movement. But I also have it set up at a weird angle. This whole room setup is strange. I really should try to fix it at some point. But streaming is a very small part of my life. I have a normal 9-to-5 job on top of the business that I'm running here at ROG Repair and Resale, plus Dungeons and Dragons, plus disc golf, plus meetings, plus all kinds of other shit. And frankly, I just don't have the time to fucking do it. The fact that I even got commands set up is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, see, Dave understands. Dave remembers the horrible days of ROG Repair and Resale 720p display, all right? TK back in the motherfucking house. There we go. Good to see you, TK. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Oh,
Well,
that's not the right one. This is the right one.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, that's a lot of this fucking streaming shit that needs a lot of help, all right? Eventually, I will get there. But right now, all of the money is being reinvested back into the business, except, of course, all these lovely donations and t-shirt sales that I'm doing, which is being reinvested back into our community in the form of donations to our lovely friend Dan and his lovely wife Heather and her mother to help with the medical bills. I swear to God, I'm going to shoot this camera. Rusty Russ in the fucking building. All right. Are we back? Are we in a somewhat decent position now? All right, there we go. Yeah, most of the money that I'm doing for repairs right now is all going back into the business anyway, so there's not a whole lot of profit as far as that goes. That's why I still work a 9-to-5. No, I love my job. I love the 9-to-5 job that I have. It is very fulfilling. It's taught me a lot about how to get this business done successfully, so I'm not going to complain. It's all just getting reinvested and donated to help our good friend Dan and the family. Oh shit, Grass Puddle! Thank you, Grass Puddle, for the $40 into the donation pot. That is a damn legend right there. House of Brick, welcome in. No, there is no Twitch stream right now because I have not paid my Streamlabs bill. So, Streamlabs bill is not paid. I really need to get TTS set up as well, so your guys' what's it called? Your guys' messages can come through. But Grass Puddle dropped $40 saying PogChamp Cool Cat Fungineer. Thank you, Grass Puddle. You absolute legend. Was there a message with the other one that I missed? Hang on. No, there was not. It was just the other one. Okay, excellent. No, not evicted from Twitch, just evicted from the ability to dual stream until I pay my Streamlabs bill. Rusty Russ is the fucking best. The fucking best. All right. PS5 is done. I will take pictures in the morning of the display so the customer will be satisfied. Streamlabs is $189 for a year, to be fair. Like I said, I've hit the slow season, but now the kids just had spring break, so things are starting to pick up again. The Streamlabs bill will get paid. It's fine. Just right now, I'm going to stick to YouTube until I pay the bill. Yeah, I should have done Restream or something like that, but at the same time, I had already set it up through Streamlabs back when things were going a lot better. And I'm not moving all of my shit to a different platform now. For the two people on fucking Twitch, like it's literally Trick and like a couple of other people who come on. Although, to be fair, Michael has rated me a couple of times when his streams have ended, and that is super cool of him. So I do like to have it just for people who prefer Twitch, but I mean YouTube is where my community is most of the time anyway, so it's fine. Yeti, I appreciate that. Go ahead and send it to me. I can't promise that I'm going to use it. I'm just going to be 100% because I don't have a lot of time to donate into moving all of my shit that I already have set up to a new platform. But I will definitely look into it. I can promise you I will look into it and give it a fair shake. That I will say. Okay. This is the repair I was dreading. So Streamlabs has a lot of built-in accessories to it as far as already working with a lot of the software that Twitch uses as far as setting up, like gambling and things along those lines on the Twitch stream. It has a lot of that stuff already built into it. I don't know all of the perks exactly. I just know that it's one of the most popular ones for effective streaming, especially dual streaming. So that's why I paid for it. Michael de Lima. You goddamn right. Okay. This is the repair I was not looking forward to today. And it's because these are a pain in the ass to work on. Now, I took this in as a favor. No, well, I'm not saying a favor. I am charging him for it. But I don't usually take these controllers in because they are a pain to work on. But I've done other work for this guy in the past. He's a good customer of mine, so I said I would do it. But we are going to do a TMR upgrade for my good buddy. We got the TMR sticks right here. Whoop, almost lost them. Got TMR sticks right here. Oh, man, I hate working on these. But we're going to do it. Dun, 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 dun. Scuff controllers. I despise working on scuff controllers. I will do it. I can do it. But I do not like working on them. The way that they mod out their controllers is annoying to no end. Now, don't get me wrong, I've done extreme rate mods plenty of times. I've built custom controllers and had no problems with them. But the wiring on these damn SCUF controllers is absolute bullshit. All right? It is trash. But customer's got stick drift in both sticks and said that he wants to do the TMR upgrade, so we are going to upgrade him with some TMR sticks. So I'm going to be super careful in getting these. Actually, these are already pretty well off. Yeah, no, the extreme rate kits are awesome. I have never had a problem with an extreme rate kit. And really, all that the SCUF controllers are just their own personalized extreme rate kits. Like, I feel like I should get into the business of just buying broken controllers, fixing them up, throwing extreme rates on them, and then reselling them as custom controllers. That'd probably make a killing. I have not seen the new SCUF controllers with OBS control. That's all right. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, and so yes, I also know that SCUF is not known for their customer service, which is not how I run my business. I am very customer service oriented. But, and that's honestly the only reason I'm even fucking touching this controller is because this is a good customer that's brought me several things, and I made an exception for him. I do not normally take these in. All right. Don't do it, Dan. Hang on. Where's my shit? Hold on a minute.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. What? Oh, you found my personal account. Uh-oh. No bueno. No bueno. No, you know, I don't know why I bothered to remove it. Everyone can just go back. It's fine. But I don't know why I'm still logged into my personal one. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I normally don't charge terribly much for controller repair. It's a flat fee across the board. I charge $40 for controller repair in most cases. So, If you want to repair your controller, $40. Whether it's both sticks, whether it's the charging port, whatever the case is, $40 flat fee. Scuff controllers, I charge more because hell no. All right. Let's see what kind of wiring hell I'm getting myself into. All right, I'm trying to be super careful with this right now. All right. So here's where we are. I'm going to come down with the camera a little bit. It's probably going to screw it up. Okay. So here is the mess that is a scuff controller. All right. Oh, Kim Larson, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale, where everything's made up and the points do not matter. Except today, the points absolutely matter. All right, I gotta pop this board out real quick, and it's not gonna go easily. It doesn't look like. Okay. Why are you being difficult? It seems like you should just slide out. I need to get the screw that's under this battery out. Can I just slide the battery out? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I was able to just slide the battery out. Cool. That'll save me some time. Okay. So battery is out. Oh, it is a hot mess. It is a very hot mess indeed. Okay. So there's that. I need better tweezers. Let's grab these instead. Okay. So, will this just pop out? Not 100% no. Okay. What are we stuck to? Okay, so that does not just pop out, unfortunately, which is not fantastic. So what are we stuck to? Okay, so it is soldered to the board, which fucking sucks. Okay. All right. So interesting. Okay. Well, Farm Tech, welcome in, my friend. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. There we go. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is try and get this board out. Now that's going to actually be a problem because I still have to remove the rumble motors along with these freaking ribbon cables. Okay. All right. So, hey, Rusty Russ dropping in the tweezer compliment. He knows where they came from. Hell yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have to try to desolder this piece, I guess it's kind of a flex cable PCB type thing. I'm assuming that's what we're going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, let me take a picture of where this is all soldered to so I don't forget. Okay. Well, big ups to Rusty Russ for sharing the channel then. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so just so you guys can see what I'm working with here. So I have to desolder these two solder points on this PCB, and I have to do it relatively carefully so I don't screw up the PCB. There we go. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side over here. There we go. Okay. All right, that went relatively smoothly, all things considered. I will take that for now. All right, now the problem is that you can see on this side, these ribbon cables actually run around to the front side of this controller PCB. So I have to get this PCB out with this still attached in order to get the sticks done. And I have to do it without damaging the ribbon cable at all. This is gonna suck. All right, so I'm gonna have to do some precarious balancing here because I have to move this PCB, desolder the wire, and not screw up the flex cable. Okay. All right, we managed that one okay. This side should be a little bit easier. There's not much in the way here. All right, since I haven't talked about it in probably about 30 minutes or so, just as a reminder to all the new people coming in, we are doing a charity stream for this stream and the next two streams. Any donations that are made to this channel are going into a pot that me and a couple of other creators are working on to help support our good buddy Dan and Heather, who are both in chat right now, to help Dan's mother-in-law and Heather's mother, respectively, with some medical bills that she has coming up. So any donations that are made this stream and the following 2 streams are all going to be sent directly to them. The link for those donations is in the description of the video. As well, I am selling some Roy's Repair and Resale t-shirts. They are $35 a piece with free shipping. Every dollar of those sales is also going to Dan and Heather to assist in the saving of the medical bills. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can buy a t-shirt and show off that Roy's Repair and Resale logo everywhere you go. Or you can simply send a donation, and it will all be sent to our lovely friends Dan and Heather to help support with the medical bills. Let's pop this out carefully, because I don't know what the PCB looks like on the backside. Okay, what are we attached to? Okay, so we just got one connector up here. That's fantastic. Yeah, Dan, absolutely, dude. We shout out everybody here. Please, by all means, anybody who's new, bring them in. As long as they're, relatively mild-mannered, they don't swear a lot, they don't use any sexual innuendo, anything along those lines. It's fine. It's totally fine. Because here at Roy's Repair and Resale, we don't put up with any of that nonsense.
I just super daddied my
pants.
pants.
Kapton tape as well. Okay. Good to know.
Shit, dude.
Gently lift up that Kapton tape and keep it in place. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. You'd figure for the price that you're paying for these SCUF console or SCUF controllers, they would be kind enough to at least, put some TMRs on there already. No, they're just regular ass fucking potentiometers. You're paying $200 for literally a button setup and some fucking cable. It's fucking insane. There we go. When is that command even relevant? Does it matter if it's relevant, Grass? Does it? Look, to be fair, I could say that it's relevant anytime I screw up something on the repair and oh no, I've shit my pants. But really, does it matter if it's relevant or not? Can it not just be funny? Handy Dandy Repairs. Big shout out to Handy Dandy's Repair. Fuck yeah, everybody go subscribe over to Handy Dandy's Repairs. Okay, so now we begin the process of getting these things removed. All right. Hang on, Russ. I got you. Give me a second. All right, try again, Russie. I have enough faith in Rusty Russ that I feel like moderation privileges are warranted here. And I literally just taught myself how to do that while I was researching, so congratulations. There it is. All right, everybody can click on that link now and go subscribe to the boy. I will do the same as soon as I'm done with my repairs. All right, I am going to do these one at a time as far as removing them. I'm going to put the sticks in at the same time, but removing them, I'm going to do them one at a time. Just so I'm not putting hella heat into the board. Yes, that's right. The Iron Fist shall rule. And finally, someone can time out Trick. Your days of running wild are fucking over, Trick. Hell yeah. That's right, Matamble. He sure will. Will he be a kind and benevolent leader, or will he be a tyrannical dictator? And I'm not referring to a penis-shaped potato when I say dictator. Alright, just clearing out some of the solder from these damn holes before I put the hot air on it so it comes out nice and quickly. Alright, that'll do for now. Damn, I done lost the whole thing already. Jesus Christ. It's all going to shit, guys. It's all going to shit. Is the sus one not working? Why is that not working? It's definitely on here.
You don't find that
That's what
suspicious?
it's supposed to be. It's definitely active. Oh, I never finished the command for it. Oh, shit. That's why it's not working. Okay, I'll fix that later. Right now, the sus is not working, okay? Yeah, no, I manually turned it on. That's why. Yeah, I didn't finish the command in StreamerBot. That's on me. Ooh, hot. Yeah, at least the pants one is. Yeah, that's the most important one. Although to be fair, I think the suspicious flux one is also very good because we all know that this Flux has a very interesting look to it, and I think the background music really plays into it, you know? Oh. This one up top here is not it's not clear. Gotta clear that out real quick. There we go. Much better. Sponge that all up a little bit. Oh, damn it. I missed one. Son of a bitch. Do it. Did it do the damn thing finally? No, not fully. No, it did not. There we go. Now it's clear. Beautiful. All right. Let's move on over to the other side here. Now, I realize I could probably just use hot air and remove this easier, but I'm very careful, especially on an expensive controller like this, about tearing up the areas around the via, because if you do that, doesn't matter what kind of sticks you put on there, you're going to have trouble. So, easiest to just take my time, do it a slightly longer way, and avoid trouble down the road. There we go. And let's begin the removal process. Put some more flux on there to make life easier. Oh shit! I am actually about to run out of this wick. I am on my last little bit. Good thing I have another one. Ah, there we are. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. See, this is why Rusty gets the admin privileges. Yeah, he could have easily snuck in some questionable pornography there, and I would have been none the wiser because I'm so hyper focused on this. But Rusty can be trusted for this, you know. So, like Rusty said, for those of you that are just joining or haven't seen what we're doing yet, me and Rusty, and I think there might be a couple of other people participating, perhaps, are doing a charity stream to raise money to help out our friends Dan and Heather's mother-in-law and mother, respectively, with some medical treatment that she's having. So all of the donations that are made on this stream and the following two streams are going to be sent directly to them to help cover some of those medical costs, as well as any sales of the t-shirt that has the link posted in this description of the video. Any sale of that t-shirt will go directly to that fund as well. And we're trying to do our best to support some members of our community and help them through some tough times. So if you have the ability to donate, it is always appreciated. It's going to a very good cause. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt and show how cool Roach Repair and Resale is wherever you're located, that would be awesome. But it is also just as good to just have you guys hanging out here. I truly appreciate it. All right. Damn, I just keep moving this thing all over the place. I really got to get a better board holder for these boards. Go. Yeah, I think that actually came out pretty clean. Grab a little sponge. Clean this up a little bit. Oh yeah, see, Dan's still here in the chat. That is who we are supporting. This lovely human being. If I could not get demonetized and immediately copyright claimed and get banned off of YouTube, I would absolutely be playing the "In the Arms of the Angel" song right now. I'm really milking the moment here. But you know, that's going to defeat the purpose of trying to raise this money if I can't stream. Yeah, I think you would also need. Yeah, I think you need my Streamlabs to do it as well. Or streamer bot, whatever it is. Don't you dare, Dan. Don't you dare. I'm trying to help you and you want to hurt me like that? I thought we were friends, man. Let me remove this board real quick. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Hell yeah. We are so close to the ROG Ally giveaway. That is still happening. On top of the charity donation, we are still doing the ROG Ally giveaway. We just doing all kinds of free shit around here, all right? Why? Because we give back to the community that helps us. That's why. Because I would not be able to have a platform to be able to help people if it wasn't for you guys coming and hanging out with me and donating money and sharing the videos and all that kind of shit. That's why we give away free shit. All right. Makes this a little bit easier for later. All right. I don't like the amount of solder on this one. Let's tidy that up a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, rest of those look okay. Yep, look good. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That would be great. Continue passing along the love. That is what I am talking about. All right, you know what? Let's just knock out this soldering real quick as well. All right, excellent. There we go. So I'm gonna have once I have all of the Twitch follows and YouTube subscriptions. Oh shit, Ace, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Once I have all the subscribers and the what's it called, the Twitch followers done, I'm going to create a link that I'll post in every chat for probably like a week or two. I'll post it all over Facebook, all over YouTube, Twitch, everything like that, and have people sign up. And then we'll do a random drawing at the end of one of the streams. So no sign up just yet. We got to get the followers and subscribers first, and then we'll get the sign up sheet going. All right, there we go. And then just a quick follow through with the toothbrush. All right, cool. So there's that. And then the only other thing I want to touch up is the solder joint that I now have to solder this PCB to. Which is that solder joint right there. So we're gonna just dab that up real quick. Okay, now for the fun part. Now we have to reassemble this damn thing. All right, so we are going to very carefully Okay, there we go. So that is connected. All right, so now I'm wondering if I should connect. No, I shouldn't, because I have to reconnect the rumble motors as well. So let's do that first. Actually, before I do that, I should even make sure that these things are working properly. Let's do that, shall we? Yeah, it does that. For some reason, this camera is really bad about it. So I don't know why it's doing it, but it is absolutely doing it. All right. So just give me a quick second here. Okay, so they need to be calibrated, which is fine. Okay, no, that's good. Okay, that was my main concern. Okay, excellent. Yeah. See, it's fine on this one. It's only on the microscope that it rotates like that, unless I move this camera too much, in which case it'll just rotate on its own. Also, the buttons they use on this thing are fucking ridiculous. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. This extra PCB is a real POA, or POS, I should say. It's a pain in the A. Okay. Oh, shit. Farm Tech with the $10. Rusty Russ is the fucking best. The best. You goddamn right he is. Okay. That one ribbon cable was giving me hell. Oh, did I lose my camera? Oh, shit. Yep. Hang on. Sorry. There
Don't
we
do
go.
it.
And we're rotated again. Love it.
Don't do it.
It's too late. I've done it. I've done it. Yeah, we do got to get an alert command. You're 100% right on that. All right. Alright. I realize you guys can't see a whole lot of what I'm doing right now. Unfortunately, to position all of this is already a nightmare, and then to try and do it with good camera angle would be even worse. So I apologize. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. That was a task. That was indeed a task. All right, so now I got to reconnect this. And this is also a task. Okay, there's that. I apologize, I'm not reading chat right now, guys. These ribbon flex connector bullshits are not fun. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, Farm Tech, congratulations, my guy. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, look at all this fucking recovery we got going on in here. That's some beautiful shit. Okay, I believe we are finally done with this ship. Let's make sure I didn't lose any buttons along the way. I have been known to do that from time to time, but not this particular time. Hell yeah. Right. Get that ribbon cable in there. Where'd that damn battery go? You know what? I should have plugged your cord in before I did this. That would have been the smart thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Woo. Crisis averted. All right, this was the job I was looking forward to the absolute least today. So I am glad that it went off pretty much without a hitch. I'm just going to screw this in all the way and then we'll get it all calibrated and double check and make sure everything's working properly. Hell yeah. All right, let's get it plugged in real quick here. All right, awesome. So first of all, let's get the calibration done. I'll tell you what, man, these TMRs even feel better. All right, there we go. Stick range. All right, and let's just make sure all of our buttons work. Good, good. Excellent, that works. All right, all the back buttons work, nothing broke. We did a good thing. Oh shit, I didn't save it. Damn it. I gotta redo it. I forgot to save the changes. That's my bad. Yeah, I gotta redo it. And redo the range. Save changes. Okay, now we can disconnect. Boop. There we go. Right. Nope, not that one. All right, there we go. Good as new. Man, I hate working on those things. At least, honestly, that one wasn't awful. I've had worse ones, so all in all, it wasn't terrible. And he's got nice new TMR sticks. He'll be very happy. All right, what time is it? 12:20? Perfect. Just enough time to do one last repair. And some more time to sneak in some lovely charity donations for our good buddy Dan and Heather to help with the medical expenses. In case you've forgotten what we're doing over here. All right. And last and final job is that HDMI port right there. We can all see what's wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, I'm going to take a quick pee-pee break before I go shadoodle in my pants. So bear with me just a moment, and I will be right back. The hands were washed, fuckers. Also, I can come up a little bit on this now. Hopefully it doesn't screw up. All right. A little tooting of my own horn here, but focus. That was the dinner I made this evening. Nice little seared tuna with some ube ginger sauce and a mustard curry. Shit looks fucking delicious. I'm very proud of it. What's going on, Michael? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hell yeah, that shit was delicious. It was fucking fantastic. These hands be fixing electronics and delicious food. All right. So again, we're doing this HDMI port over here. As you can see, it is not in the best of shape. Oh, uh-oh, I've changed something. What happened? There we go. All right. All right, so I'm going to try and come at this the best I can to salvage that sticker. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Cooking is a labor of love for me. It also helps a lot with my ADHD because I get to experiment with all kinds of flavors and colors and all kinds of stuff. It makes me real happy, and everybody else gets to enjoy the food. So, yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I'm really trying to be careful with this sticker, just because this guy seems to take pretty good care of his consoles. And I don't want to be the guy that ruins it completely. Yeah, it's not going to look 100% the same, but if I can leave it even, 70, 80%, I'll take that win. Yeah, I've heard the heat thing. I'm just always so worried about like melting plastic, things like that, even at low heat. I just worry too much. That's my problem. Yeah, all right, let's come in with some low heat. Fair enough. Come in way low with it. All right, there we go. Excellent. Yep. Hell yeah. Nice farm tag. Well, yeah, of course you make a mess in the kitchen. That's half the fun of it. Now, granted, you got to clean it up afterwards. You don't want to fucking deal with roaches, and then you have a whole fucking episode of Roy's repairing roaches in your own fucking household, and that's nobody wants the fucking problem, all right? But yeah, of course you make a mess. You get fun. You get crazy with it. You have a good time. That's the best part of cooking. You get to make a little bit of a mess in creating some beautiful, delicious art. My 9 to 5 job, I sell car parts. So primarily suspension parts. But yeah, I sell car parts all day. I also help with virtual installs, so helping people install it over the phone. But air suspension, coil suspension, control arms, tie rods, sway bar end links, you name it, I've done it. Yeah, it's a nice little way to spend my other time. And like I said, being in that job taught me a lot about how to run this one properly because it is a very customer service forward job. While at the same time, oh God, we got another dusty one. While at the same time, still having technical know-how and being able to work with different kinds of people as far as mechanics, DIY guys, that kind of stuff. So it's an interesting mix of profession, that's for sure. Nope, I don't do transmissions, my guy. There's a reason that there are specialized shops specifically for transmissions. Look at someone dropping in. The legendary someone himself dropping the subscription on YouTube. Thank you, someone. Ah, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta do this stupid thing. I hate this thing. Pain in my tuchus. All right, that went a lot easier than it usually does. Hell yeah. $482, baby. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. We are so close to that 500 mark. I cannot wait to give away that goddamn ROG Ally. And I'm going to do my best to get my Streamlabs bill paid this week at some point so we can start going back on Twitch and get the Twitch followers up to where they need to be as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, holy shit. There is some heavy, heavy corrosion going on. No, not corrosion, but like that shit was stuck. At someone. Hell yeah. Good to see you, someone. I've seen you through like Russ's chat and a few other people's chats, so it's good to have you pop into mine for a change. It's real nice. It's real fucking nice. Monster Boy in here as well. Holy shit, look at all the people coming out of the fucking woodwork over here. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It is lovely to see all of the beautiful faces. For those of you that are just joining, we are currently running a donation for charity stream. So there is a link that I'm sure Russ would be kind enough to post again in my chat to donate to the stream. Any and all donations for this stream, along with my next 2 streams, are going to be sent directly to our lovely friends Dan and Heather to help with some medical expenses that their family's going through. If you have the ability to donate, it's fantastic. It is greatly appreciated. It's going to a great fucking cause. If you don't, thank you for coming in anyway. Hang out, shoot the shit, tell us your favorite dinosaur. We're all here to hang out and have fun. But I am shilling myself out for those charity donos, all right? You want me to lift a little skin? You want to see some nipple action? Donate. I'm not above whoring myself out. Well, I appreciate it, someone. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out. All right, there we go. Oh man, this thing is rough. That is in pretty rough shape right there. MDL, hold on, I need to read that again. Legendary Dick Puncher, keep on punching. You goddamn right. Fucking Dick Punch. Michael, you goddamn legend. Thank you so much, brother, with the $14.39 donation. Absolute legend donating to the charity cause. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate it so much. We is making big dollars for our friends Dan and Heather here. I cannot wait to be able to drop that all over to them and ease a little bit of the discomfort that comes with all this medical shit, man. Look at this. My hands are fucking filthy already. I haven't even started working on it. And don't you worry, the dick punching will continue until morale improves. Roy's After Dark. That's right, Protsec. You damn right. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in, man. I'm going to start a Patreon where we're doing repairs wearing nothing but bunny ears and bright yellow Speedos. Roy's Raunchy Repairs, baby. Let's go. Yeah, exactly right. Speaking of, she hasn't made an appearance yet. Hang on, let me swap over real quick. I forgot to bust out the mascot here. She's very tired right now, so you're going to have to forgive her. However, here's the baby. He's just hanging out over there. He's very tired. Look at Chris dropping the big $10. Look at the baby. Is very tired. Chris, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. The donos are fucking killing the game tonight, guys. You guys are awesome. I fucking appreciate it so much. So Joey never did the bunny suit, from my understanding. He might have. I don't know. He might have. I haven't been on in a while. But I put the bunny ears on because I stuck to my word. Oh, I know. I know you were talking about the fur ball on the Xbox, but there is also the stream mascot over there hanging out. Ian Crawford, thank you so much for the subscription, my guy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale, where everything's made up, and in this case, the points absolutely matter. Y'all are killing the stream game tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's very good. She's a very sweet cat. She's also very codependent. So when she's actually, come on, focus. 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 Thank you. So she's very codependent. When she's actually up and doing stuff, it's she's adorable, but she's very needy. So my roach-filled consoles, which is pretty much an every week thing for where I live, they go into a heavy-duty trash bag. Doesn't have to be like a gallon or like one of the lawn bags or anything like that. Just one of the flex bags. They go in there for 24 hours. I take this spray bottle and I spray the back end of the vents or anywhere that I can get into the console. I douse it in alcohol. Tie that bag up tightly and just let it sit with the alcohol fumes and the alcohol in there for 24 hours. Kills them every time. Now, to be fair, I also pay a pest control company to come out every once in a while and spray, so. Come on. Move yourself. You know what? If you want to stay in there, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. There we go. Oh, that's weird to have it ahead so much. That's strange. Cody, thank you for coming in for the subscription, my guy. Welcome to Roy's Repair and Resale. Damn, shit's popping off tonight, guys. I don't know how much that has to do with all of you, but you are absolutely lovely human beings, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out and hanging out. helping us spread the word to raise this money for our good friends Dan and Heather to help with those medical expenses. We getting this fucking bread, baby. Charity donation bread. Focaccia. Straight sourdough in this bitch. Oh my god, this is stuck. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. Oh, I gotta take the fucking power cord out of there. Nah, I'll do it afterwards. Oh, my hands are filthy, man. Look at this. I'm also slow. Wow, that is aggressive. To have it that dirty that the actual panels melt from overheating, that is rough. What the hell? No, no, do not reset my computer right now. Fuck your update. Okay, there we go. No, I appreciate it coming to someone. Thank you for coming through, my friend. I stream every Saturday, so if you're ever bored on a Saturday evening, come on by to Roach Repair and Resale. It's always a good time. There it is. You guys are fucking awesome. Just having you guys here is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice to have the 500 and 1,000 and all that stuff. I'm not going to complain about it. But just having you guys here to hang out with me, spend some time while I do my repairs, hopefully learn some shit, make a few jokes at my expense. That is what I'm here for. What the hell is that? Y'all see that shit, right? All right, here we go. I'm going to offer this customer cleaning as well, but I'm not going to send that text at midnight or almost 1 o'clock in the morning, because that is terrible business practice. All right, come in here. Let's give some extra counterweight. All right, here we go. Has this been worked on before? No, because the warranty stickers were good. But man, that soldering looks. Am I wrong, or like that right there? That soldering looks like shit. Am I right? Maybe I'm just being weird, but that definitely looks weird to me. All right, where the hell? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks that way because the warranty stickers were for sure fine. So there's no issue there. That is just some poor soldering. All right, let's get this port tinned up. You know what? That's fair. Maybe I'm holding them to too high of a standard. There we go. I don't usually use flux when I'm taking the port off. It's mostly not necessary, but on these boards, it is 100% necessary. Any and all advantage I can have to get this port off as quickly as possible is absolutely necessary. All right, here we go. Some people can do it without flux. I'm just always super cautious with these. Like I said, that ESD is a nightmare for me. And the less heat I can put in the board and risk that ESD floating on me, the better. So I'll use a little bit of flux. Plus, it's got that stupid adhesive on there. All right, looks like that adhesive is already broke. Oh, don't tell me I got a torn trace. No, don't tell me that. That's not what I need to hear right now. No, it just needs solder, right? Right? It just needs a little extra help. That's all it needs. We're not going to have to run trace wire. Yeah, we're not going to have to run no trace wire. Hell with that shit. Yeah, I haven't hit it before, but it has floated on me previously, so I'm always super worried about that. I have replacement chips. It's not a big deal if I do it. It's just extra work that I really don't want to do. All right. A little extra solder to help everything flow. All right, there we go. Yeah, I've done a couple of bypasses on these before, and Uber Micro with the PCBs that he sells is it's very straightforward as far as a bypass goes with that as well. Big shout outs to Uber Micro. Yeah, I know there's bypasses that will give you the 4K. I'm not familiar with them. Like I said, I have ESD chips that I just use to replace. But I've had to do them before I was able to find the chips at a reasonable price. All right, we're going to let that cool way, way down. All right, so once this cools down a bit, we'll put the HDMI tester in there and just make sure we have all of our diode readings the way they're supposed to be. But that needs to cool a lot, so we're gonna let it hang out for a little while here. Matter of fact, we're gonna move it onto the cooling mat. Yeah, for sure, Dan. If you have it, absolutely. I'd love that. Save me some time down the road whenever I run out of chips. So there was a brief period of time, and I should have bought more when I had the chance, but they had them available on AliExpress for like 15 bucks a piece. And I bought 10 of them at the time, and I should have bought more. I've run through like 6 of them since. I think I only have like 3 or 4 left. but man, those were the good old days. Yeah, exactly. And if it still works in 4K, then yeah, hell with it. Go crazy. All right. So we should be good enough now to where we can get some diode readings here. Let me grab my alcohol and just spray this thing down to clear out any help clear out any flux that's in there. Give that a couple pulls to help clear out any of the flux that's left in the port. There we go. All right. So let's grab our multimeter real quick. .61 is good. Pin 3, good. Pin 4, good. Pin 6, good. 7, good. 9, good. 10, good. 12, good. 13, good. 14's no connect. 15 is good. 16 looks good. 17's ground. 18 good. And 19 good. We have our good diode readings. That's fantastic. I don't buy the chips anymore. They're too goddamn expensive. When they were 15 bucks, yeah, I'll grab 10 of them real quick. But I can't even find them for 30 bucks right now. The cheapest I found it on Ali, I think was like 54 or something like that. I'm not fucking paying that much. All right. Oh, dope. Yeah, you'll have to send me a link for it so I can check it out. What does it do, like case parts or something like that? Because their shipping is atrocious. All right, so there's that. I gotta get the power board out of the console. All right. Let's hope and pray that the ESD is forgiving and this is going to work. Now, this one I am not going to put back together because I am going to offer the cleaning service to this customer as well because it needs it. Yeah, I have an LLC. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got white light. Oh, that's not great. Well, it's working, but it's been reset. So I don't, you know what? Maybe they bought this online and someone factory reset it, but the HDMI is damaged, so I don't know how they would have factory reset it. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, yeah, but how would they have reset it? You can't see anything on it. All right, well, we're shutting it down. I have run into issues previously where a console reset itself, like but like shut itself down. That previously was working fine, and then ended up factory resetting itself. I've run into that before. Oh, can you? Okay, that makes sense then. All right, awesome. Whew. What a night. It is 1 o'clock in the morning where I am right now, which means it's fucking bedtime. But I will remind everybody once again that there are links in my video description for the donations to help out Dan and Heather with the family medical situation that they have going on. Please, if you have it, make sure you can donate. We're going to have a nice little pot of money between a few streamers to send over to them and make this time a little easier on them. There's a link to the t-shirts on my website. All the proceeds from the t-shirts will be going into the same medical fund. It all goes to a good cause. It's going to be a fantastic time. I can't wait to make that happen. We're getting so close to that 500 subscriber mark to get that ROG ally going, man. So close. Share the video, like the video. The more we can boost this algorithm, especially since I cuss all the goddamn time, the more we can boost this algorithm, the better it's going to be for everybody. All right. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Take it easy. I will see y'all next week for more Roy's Repair and Resale. Oh shit. No, I can't do it right now. I can't do it. I gotta do the thing. This is awkward. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh god. You're very welcome, Heather, Dan. Thank you guys so much. I'll see y'all next week. I can walk away now. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. Thank you, everybody, for the t-shirts and the likes and the comments and all the stuff. It's fantastic. I love you all.